Guys, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all the love. If you're not here, you're a square. Obviously, invite you.
This is why women are their own worst enemy, and why you can't really hold men accountable, because there are always women that will get with them, right? Because if you are the Chads, the Tyrones, the bad boys, the players, there will always be women that will want to be with you. So why would men want to change? Why would the bad boys, the men with six figures, the men that have options, the athletes, all this stuff, why would they want to change when there's always women that will want them? This is the insanity. Women are doing it to themselves. This is why men say the hypocrisy, the delusion of women. You are your own worst enemy. You are creating these scenarios, these situations where men will treat you bad. This is insane. That is insane right there. Crazy. It's like, you can't get it. Like, one man, one irresponsible man, and four or five, or four irresponsible women. It's like, I mean, you could have whatever type of relationship you want, but if it turns out that any of these women complain about the man, that's when you call about the hypocrisy and delusions. Complain. It's like, look at what you idiotically got into. It's just, it amazes me why women think that, oh, let's blame men. Men are the problem. No, men aren't. Men will only do what women allow them to do, what women condone men doing, right? This man wouldn't have have other baby mamas if women wouldn't allow this man to do it. It's like, not a single one of them, right? 4 women, not a single one of them required him to marry them before getting pregnant by him. This is the thing. It happens so often to women. You don't require marriage from men, so then you think, now a man sees this, okay, the next man, if this fails, which most likely will, you will require him to give you marriage, when in reality, why would he? The man that you gave a child to, you didn't ask for marriage, so now you're asking more from the next man. The absolute delusion and hypocrisy, it's just, this is unbelievable.
No, my baby mom is crazy, right? But you see, this how I go. Alright, watch this. 3.
Baby mama number 1, baby mama number 2, baby mama number 3, baby mama number 4.
If don't nobody like them green beans, y'all give me y'all green beans. I get my baby one.
And this is the thing, right? People will probably say you're bitter and stuff like that, or you're jealous. No, I'm not asking. I'm not looking to have 5 baby moms, right? And I said 4, but yeah, it's 5 because the caption was weird, so it confused me. But this is the thing, right? I'm not hating on this man's game, right? All the power to him, right? If he's like the Nick Canyons or all these whatever other men, right, having multiple baby moms, all good to you, right? That's not even. I'm not even talking about the man, really. My thing is about the women. These women, if they're fine with it, if this is what they want their life to be, awesome. But the issue is with, especially a lot of women nowadays, right? The baby mamas and stuff. When they complain about the man, he's not there, or he doesn't, or he's cheating on her, or he's like whatever. You allowed it. You created this man. Okay, now listen to this, right? He got 5 women pregnant. Could you be surprised he could get another one? Right? Would you? I don't think so. There's no surprise if he got with another woman and got her pregnant too, because he's that type of man. But if any of these women complain about it, that's the thing where this is the problem, where eventually, and it happens a lot, women will eventually complain about the man that they choose, about the baby father that they chose. And that's the issue I'm talking about. That is the perspective I'm going about. It's not about I'm hating on the man having five baby moms. All power to them, whatever. Like, they're adults. They do what they want, right? They can have whatever kind of family that they want. That's not the thing I'm talking about. That's not the perspective I'm having. Mine is that, and it happens, right? That's what I'm saying. This happens. There's examples of it where women choose the men that they give a child to and still complain about him afterwards. Complain that, he's a deadbeat or all this other things. You chose him. And it happens a lot. Again, like I said, women ignore, people ignore red flags until they're tired of it, until it's too late, until they can't ignore it anymore. I see these red flags already in this guy. And then if they complain about it later, which, like I said, women do, only one to blame is you, not this man. This is why I said, right? You can't hold men accountable for what women allow, right? For what women don't really complain about when they're in it. They're not complaining about him having 5 baby moms. They're not. Essentially cheating on them, right? They didn't complain about that. But then when you later on you to complain, oh, he just got another woman pregnant. He just cheated on me, all this stuff. Or he's a deadbeat dad and shit. Well, why are you complaining about it now? He was that person already. You just choose to ignore it. That's the thing I'm talking about. And it's just, stories like this happen so often, right? So many times. Like, women think, oh, there's so many men having kids out there. No, there isn't. The majority, okay, it's usually one man having multiple baby mamas. It's not men having a lot of babies. No, it's usually one man having multiple baby mamas. See, that's the insanity.
Finally, somebody that feel the same way I do when it comes to dating with kids. Guys, as I always say, dating a man with kids versus dating a woman with kids it's apples and oranges. It is not the same thing. Yes, I do have a child. And I don't care. I prefer to not date a man with kids. Like, granted, I'm only coming into my situation with one. No, I do not have any baby daddy drama, whatever y'all want to call that. I don't have that. So I'm not coming to a situation with that. Dating a man with kids, guys, and especially after you've been a single mom, like, it's just something that you don't want to deal with. And people can say, well, it's biased. How can you say that? You got a child. If a man say that he don't want to date me because I have a kid, bon voyage. Like, I'm not going to argue with you. It's called preferences, okay? It's called preferences. I'm not going to get mad because you don't want to talk to me. It's going to be next caller. I'm not going to cry about that. A man with kids, like, the drama. Again, not saying that a woman can't have drama, because she can. But 9 times out of 10, y'all, in certain situations, it be the woman. And with me knowing the type of person that I am, if I did date a guy with kids, it's maybe only like 1 or 2 people I might would date with kids. But if I did date a guy with kids, like, I love kids, so I would be accepting of kids. Like, I treat everyone's kids the same way I would treat my baby. But some women take offense to that. That, they don't want you to be loving around their child. They don't want you to treat their child as if they're one of yours. And you could just be meaning well, but it can cause the issue. You know what I'm saying? So I just rather not deal with that. Unless people can be mature adults. Still don't want to deal with that.
It is fine that anyone can have whatever preference they have, right? That they want to have. The problem is that women never blame that it's their preferences that's keeping them single, that's giving them the issues they have in the dating market. They blame men. That's the issue, right? That's the crux of it, where you always blame someone outside of your sphere of influence instead of looking at yourself and seeing that, maybe you are the problem in your dating dynamic, right? This is a woman that, it's fine, she doesn't want to date a man with kids, great. But she's right with one thing, it is different. Apples to oranges, because in most cases, right, you date a man that has kids, he doesn't necessarily need you to do anything with his kids, right? At least if he's a good man, if you're choosing good, decent men, okay, he doesn't need you to do anything with his kids. You don't need to provide, you don't need to protect, right? And then you have the mom, she will be active in the life, right? But when it comes to, even if she's a good woman, you guys will live together, you're still providing for her kids regardless, right? Paying for the bills, the roof, the groceries, all that stuff. You're providing. And you kind of will be protecting some other man's child. See, that's the thing. Also, right, priorities is different. In most cases, right, men don't have children 100% of the time. Best case is 50-50. Women usually have kids most of the time. So this is a thing where, at least if you date, and I kind of see that this is what she wants, right? Where the man makes her a priority in his life. She doesn't need to make him a priority in her life. And that's the issue, right? That's the thing, the crux of dating, let's say dating a single mom or dating a single father, okay? The man can usually make you a priority or a big priority in his life. Maybe not necessarily number one, but maybe a big priority. While a woman, especially a single mom, you'll be lucky if you're even a priority. You'll be lucky if you're even on the list of priorities, let alone second best, third best. No, you'll be lucky, and that's really lucky, okay? This is the thing where, again, women don't understand that, you know what? You can have whatever preference you want, but I hope you understand that at the end of the day, if you are suffering in the dating market, it is because of your preferences. It's because of you. Thinking like this is why it will keep women like this either single, not attracting men that they want, or stuck in a loop of attracting men that are bad for them. Okay? And let's say, look at the first thing, right? I think a lot of women on social media, that's why they do a lot of social media. It's for the validation, is to help prove their point, help support their point so they feel right. Now, you may think that, okay, you're doing the same thing. Not really. I mean, I don't care if you agree or not, right? You don't have to agree. I make these videos for myself, for me to express my, just my feelings, my thoughts. So if you agree, awesome. If you don't, it doesn't change. It's not gonna change my views. So
Most women that say they want a good man, if you bring her one right now, she probably gonna fuck it up. Them saying that they're single by choice is because they've been unsuccessful in
The Bible
finding
say you
one.
get the beam out of your own eye. Shouldn't you be able to keep the that impregnated you? You telling me that even that don't even want to be bothered with you? He'd rather pay child support and leave than sit there and be up under your thumb. And we supposed to take you seriously. We're supposed to listen to you. We're supposed to be coming to the front of the congregation and having a conversation with you. We're supposed to be sitting there and going back and marrying you. Don't sit here and tell me that this man just is not fitting the criteria. He fit the criteria when he was in your mouth. When you was taking a whole load, the criteria was fitting. He fit in every crevice of your body, but now he don't fit the criteria. Now he doesn't make enough money. But he was good enough for you to open up your legs with. He was good enough for you to lay next to. He was good enough for you to tell him you love him. Even if you offered it to him for free, he wouldn't take it. You want her? You can have her. Just make sure you take the bills to go along with her. And take that badass attitude with you. And take them butterfly eyelashes and that BBL. And y'all think that we supposed to
I want to talk about
respect.
something that's been really annoying me lately. This is going to be Icks About Men, but single mom version. So something that's been getting under my skin is men not understanding what it means to be a single mom. So as a single mom, a single working mom, I have my plate full to the maximum, right? I don't have free time. The time that I do have free, I just want to relax. So one, I get it. I'm single. Yes. Do I want to date? Sure. If I meet the right person, right? But if you invite me out for a dinner, or drinks, especially during the weeknight, come on. You know I have things to do. I'm sure you have things to do the next day. I have a child to take care of. I can't just go out late at night just whenever, right? So you have to take that into consideration. So if you're really going to invite me out, one, make it worth my time. And what do I mean by make it worth my time? Just don't invite me out to dinner and drinks. Get creative. Invite me out for an activity. Do something different. Do something that's going to be worth my time and effort. I am taking time out of my evening to meet with you, to go and enjoy your company, to see how things work, if we're compatible. I'm making an effort, so I expect you to make an effort. So don't just assume that I'm going to be able to drop off my child somewhere, because most likely I'm not. So unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date. Also, offer to pay for the babysitter. That's going to make me more receptive to want to go and spend my time with you. And another thing, do not just assume that you can invite me and my daughter out. No, I do not introduce my daughter to guys. That's a no-no. So there's that. And also, don't just assume that you're going to invite me out for drinks and I'm going to show up. What makes you think that I'm going to put my safety in jeopardy by drinking and driving? So unless you're going to offer to pick me up and drop me off or Uber me there and back, it's a no on the drinks during the week. So, moral of the story is, come on guys, if she's a single mom, she already has a lot on her plate, so don't add to her plate, don't make her life more stressful, don't make her plan out the date that you want to take her on, like, that's not going to happen. So, all I'm going to say is, do better, and to everyone asking me out on freaking dates lately, literally, if the shoe fits, then it fits, okay? That's all I gotta say.